They understand the importance of winning this match. I spoke to Briggs beforehand, and he said, this is a statement match for us, okay? We're not competing for the tag team titles tomorrow night. We've got issues with Gallus being in that match. We feel like Gallus cost us an opportunity to compete for the tag team titles, but we understand it's all about February 5th. It's all about Sunday for us and how we restake our claim in the tag team division.
You know, you bring up a great point when you talk about Gallus. I want to get your thoughts on that four-way championship matchup that takes place tomorrow night. Do you have a clear-cut winner in that match? Is it Gallus? I want to put you on the spot here, Byron.
You love doing that. You did it last week, you do it again this week, but I'm prepared, yes.
You are prepared.
It's not possible to have a clear-cut winner because there's so many variables in a fatal four-way match. You know me, you know my love and appreciation tag for the New Day. You know I'm a New Day ride or die, but I'm going to shock you right now, Vic. I'm going to shock you, and I think the tag team with the most momentum in that match is Gallus. And I think Gallus will be the next NXT Tag Team Champions. Don't tell Kofi, don't tell Xavier I said that, please.
I think you probably watch right now is Jensen and Briggs rolling. Quinn right now on the back foot, and this is what a lot of folks in the NXT universe like about Briggs and Jensen. Good old boys who like to have a good time.
It's simple but effective. Two men who were born and bred to fight.
Well, there's Jensen, and obviously he and Kiana James got a little bit closer.
I like it.
Saxman,
yeah.
What is your dating advice for Bro? Cheap shot from Nima. What's your dating advice for Brooks Jensen?
I think Brooks Jensen, needs to follow his heart. I see the way he looks at Kiana. I see the way Kiana looks at him. It reminds me of Corey and Topanga back in the day.
All right, now he's focused on rights and lefts from Quinn and Nima on the outside. Barking in the ear of Jensen, and quickly the complexion of this matchup has changed. Boom! You talked about the size earlier. You talked about the power that both Nima and Quinn possess in this matchup. I mean, their size certainly can make them a force in NXT off the splash.
Look, I've said this time and time again. You look at Zion Quinn, he is the prototypical superstar. If you're playing WWE 2K23, you create a pro wrestler, he looks like Zion Quinn.
Is that how you created yourself, Byron? No comment. Okay. Well, right now trying to make the tag. Jensen so close. Right now, if you can pick up a win here, start to level yourself up, focus in on possibly NXT and above, you can earn certainly a big payday. And there's the tag. And here comes a big right hand. And look at Briggs unloading.
Briggs looking to be the game changer now, the one man.
You got to wonder when it comes to everything Fallon Henley's been through, everything that's been going on with Jensen.